and with all due respect, I'm glad that all it took for you to call for unity and healing was for our freedom and our democracy to be attacked. But for the last several months, the gentleman from Ohio and others have given oxygen to the president's conspiracy theories. And I just, and we all want healing. And, you know, our job as elected officials is to tell the truth. So my question for you is, will you admit that Joe Biden won fair and square and the election was not rigged or stolen?
And at 4 a.m. on Thursday, January 7th, when we concluded our business on the floor, Joe Biden became, Vice President Biden became President-elect Biden. That's how the process plays out. Those of us who spoke against the unconstitutional way several states conducted their election, we're following the process, and we did nothing different than Democrats have done every time a Republican's been elected this century. In fact, our colleague who is sponsoring this resolution objected to on January 6, 2017.
So is that
we followed, we followed the process. Of course, it's a yes, and I've said that publicly on television on Sunday.
But I'm not asking about the process. I'm asking you to make a statement that the election was not stolen, that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won fair and square. That's the question.
The question you asked me was, is Joe Biden the vice president? Is vice president? And I said yes. Of course he is.
You just repeated the question. So Joe Biden won fair and square.
He won the election because the way the process works is the last chance to object is January 6th, and
if we want to talk about
objection didn't prevail.
If we want to talk about healing, we have to talk about truth. And if we want to talk about healing, we also need to deal with the issue of accountability. And what this president incited last Wednesday is unforgivable and unconscionable. I'm used to the excesses of this president, the over-the-top statements, the pandering to some of the most intolerant groups in this country. But I never thought I would see what he said at that rally. And so the deal is, my question was very simple. I'm asking you to make a statement that the election was not stolen, that Joe Biden won fair and square. And, one of the ways to promote healing is for you to say yes and to put that on your Twitter account so that all these people who bought into a lie will start hearing from some of the people that were pushing this. The answer is, the American people.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman,
yes.
Joe Biden is going to be sworn in as president. He is President-elect Joe Biden today.
That's not the question I asked. That is not the question I asked.